Hi, I'm Christine McKay with Northridge Publishing, and we are back once again with Tasha Meyer, the editor for Bead Trends magazine. And I say this every month, I just get so excited to see all of the great highlights that you've picked. And one thing that I really love is that you go through and literally just hand pick every piece that is just one that just especially stands out to you.
I love to do that because I go through each piece and I look at the photos and I look at the designs and I look at the creations, and I want to bring something that people can look at and get ideas off of and have a variety of different kinds of styles or different techniques that are used that we can share. So.
And I always think it's really fun to take a minute and just give a shout out to the amazing designers that we have. We have some of the best submitters, don't we?
Oh, we have some amazing submitters, and it's so fun every month as they send me their submissions to go through the pictures of their designs and see how creative, the things that they can make their designs out of, the eclectic mix, the mixed media, the wire work, so many things.
Well, it's exciting. So I want to talk first about this piece right here on the end, because when I see it, I'm like, 4th of July. That's what I think of.
It reminded you of the 4th of July.
It did.
I loved it because it's called Heart of Whimsy, and it's by our designer Highlight, Lori Anderson. And I just thought it really did have that whimsical feel with this chain with the little fringe on it and the fun beads put together. And there was a beautiful lampwork heart bead that she's added.
You know, and one thing that I love is all of the little detail. And sometimes it's kind of hard to see on camera, which is why it's such a good idea to pick up a copy of the magazine to see all of the intricate detail. And these pieces are from the October issue. Because as you mentioned, the fringe on here, I hadn't even noticed that.
Yeah, you can just purchase the chain like that, and it's so fun. It adds such great texture, and it just really was a whimsical, fun, lighthearted piece. And
yeah, when I think of fringe, I think of like fabric. I had no idea that you could have like, you know, some fringe on your necklace. That is amazing. Love it. Fun. Okay, so tell me a little bit about these earrings right here.
Okay, we have an earring section in this issue, and I have to say earrings are one of my favorite accessories. I love earrings, and there's so many different styles. I brought this one today because it's a little seed bead project, and you do need to know a little bit about seed beading to start it, but this is so simple if you don't. It is a great beginner project. It's titled Round and Round, and you just need to know a peyote and a ladder stitch, but anybody could sit down and put that together, and you might just find yourself getting a little addicted to seed beading.
That is really, really neat. So. Okay, let's talk about this fabulous bracelet right here.
I love this bracelet. This bracelet is called Autumn Arabesque, and she's basically created, it's a one-of-a-kind design. It's not something that you could make the exact copy of. In fact, the designer said at one point she had so many pieces of wire sticking out in different directions she wasn't sure it would eventually come together. But that's the fun part about it, is she's got this wire frame that she's created and these beautiful kyanite teardrops, and then you can just kind of free form wire wrap the design, and I just thought it was beautiful.
You know what is just so stunning about this bracelet is, I mean, not only the intricate, you know, metal work, but I love the jewel tones, the purples and the turquoises and the greens, and just I think that what the title of this piece is just like so fitting.
Well, and I love it, and blue is really a big color right now, and even in the fall you're seeing a lot of blue, and I love the way she did mix those jewel tones with the blue, and that was a lot of fun. And the wire wrapping and wire artistry is just so big that, and sometimes people are intimidated, but if you get going, you can freeform work something and make a beautiful creation.
Well, I love it. I think that is just stunning. So let's talk a little bit about this one right here. I'm not going to lie, it overwhelms me. I think that there was maybe some sewing done on this?
There wasn't sewing.
Okay.
This is actually just fabric cording. So you can purchase fabric cording. Yes, and you've got your little end caps on it, and I loved the yellow jasper that she's used. It was just a piece that spoke to me for fall. It has beautiful textures and colors of fall, and it seemed warm and cozy, and something I would just love to wear.
I am loving it more and more now that I know I don't have to get my sewing machine.
So you could do that.
Because I'm thinking, oh my goodness, how did she sew that thin tube? So you can just purchase it.
You could just purchase that fabric cording, and she's got a ceramic bead, and she's got this one is a polymer clay bead. She's got so many different elements put together in such a great way. It just had the great textures and feeling of fall.
Okay, out of the ballpark again, you hit it. I mean, these are fabulous, they're amazing, they're fun. I love the mix of simple all the way on up to a little bit more intricate. And this one you really inspired me because you said a few key things about it, that really there are no rules. You know, that art is really about expressing yourself. And I love that you said the designer, when she started, she didn't really know how it was going to turn out, because I think that often that's how we are. And I think beginners are sometimes intimidated by that because they don't know.
Well, and the wonderful thing about that bracelet is it's copper, and copper wire is so inexpensive. You could play with copper wire for days and not have a lot of financial investment. So if you're interested in wire wrapping or wire artistry, that's the place to get started, and you can create some wonderful things.
Great. Tasha, thank you so much. And you can check out our October issue of Bead Trends magazine. It's on newsstands now, or you can go to northridgepublishing.com and get your very own copy delivered to you each month.